Boy, back up. Ooh.
If anybody doesn't know, this is the GOAT, Jane Remover.
Self-produced,
I would not say
genius. 100%. You wouldn't say that?
The GOAT.
You're the GOAT, self-produced genius.
I'm not there yet.
Not there, but
you are.
you know, you've set up the pathway to goathood. You know, at least.
Goathood.
What made you get on Sun and Moon?
I had a ROM.
Oh yeah.
And then I randomized it. So like,
Oh.
I've been playing this like fucking crazy, like run. It's like a randomizer. Like, so all the encounters are random and like the starters are random and all that. And like the levels, it's like a level up. Every single level is an evolution. And like all the evolutions are random too. So it's like every single level you get like a different team basically. And it's like, I'm doing a Nuzlocke of it and it's like, oh my God, this is like the hardest shit of my life.
Yo, and then like doing that and then making this type of music, like you're just pushing yourself to the extreme.
What the fuck is that?
Get a load of this guy.
Fuck you. 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 Hi, Ava.
Still bumping that self-titled Zendaya record. Still feel.
Low-key, I gotta get back on my shit, but I still like it as much as I did before.
Good. That's good that you're staying yourself through all the changes, through all the everything. You know, it's like you were Zendaya stan then, and you're still true to yourself at this point. You're still riding with Zendaya.
Of course, like how could I not?
And still waiting for the eventual.
I'm waiting for the follow-up.
For the follow-up. And with your profile kind of growing in the way that it has, I mean, you're getting close to a time when maybe you could like hit her up and be like, hey, would you want to collab? Like, would you do a feature or like something like that?
That would actually, nah, but she's too busy acting.
If you had a really clear idea in mind of what you wanted and you just approached her and just like kind of threw it her way, you should throw it down in the studio and just sort of like, she's probably still got the singing chops.
No, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if you've seen Euphoria, but like she was like singing in the first season.
Right.
That song Leak?
Yeah.
Oh, well, what's
like
one or like
Census, like most, and this is kind of like the only time, to be honest, because like the only time any music of mine has ever like leaked, aside from like the ball server, there was, I don't know if there was some kind of like data breach in the ball server or there was like it was just made public, but it was like all of like everybody's beat battles got leaked. And then like most of Census Designated got leaked because we submitted it to streaming like 3 or 4 months early, and I think that's probably where we fucked up because like it was just like random Japanese people leaking the album and it was like how did you get this?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But aside from that, like no music of mine has ever leaked. But I get and you know, when I was making Frailty, I was having dreams all the time about my music leaking, and I'd wake up in the middle of the night and I'd be like, fuck, my song just leaked. I have to go check. And then like I didn't get those dreams for a minute, and like now with this album again, I'm like having dreams about my music being leaked, and I'm like, yeah, I'm making a fucking classic.
Yeah,
literally.
What do you do with your friends?
We like to watch videos on the TV.
What kind of videos?
Family Guy.
Who's your favorite Family Guy character?
Lois.
Why?
All that she's been through, and she stays with Peter.
Can you do a Lois impression?
Can you?
Peter.
Oh, that's good. You know that episode, like the Murder Mansion episode?
Whoever you are, thank you.
If you could pick a new language, like any language to know.
A new language?
Yeah.
Ooh. You know, like Scots?
Like Scotland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna learn that.
Here, I'll speak it to you right now. You ready?
Do you know it?
Yeah, check this out. Everybody's fucking staring at you. They're all fucking staring at your breasts.
You could do what you're doing right now, but subtract out of it entirely, like the fame and attention that comes with it. Would you do that?
Maybe, because I do like attention.
I
do like attention, but
right. Well, I was going to say, like, you know, there are moments where it sort of seems like you're a bit skeptical of the attention that's on you, but simultaneously there are also moments on this album, you know, where like you're singing about people saying your name and so on and so forth, where you're almost like reveling in it, you know?
Yeah.
Well, like old industry people I've met, like in person, just be like,
Oh, I like your album, Frailty. It's really innovative. And it's like,
thank you. You're like 40.
Yeah, but you gotta hear the new shit though. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
I don't know if they'll like the new shit. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
okay, I saw one with a different caption. It kind of gives off a vibe that I'm like a robot pretending to be human. And I don't really get the appeal of this picture, but whatever makes you happy.
Can you reenact the pose?
You're gonna have to do it with me.
Do you still go to the Black Sand Cafe?
They fired me.
Why?
I wasn't doing the job right.
Where do you go now?
Duncan.
I don't really know how to use Discord anymore. You know, like
Yeah.
I don't join VCs. I actually like am scared by VCs, and like
No, I feel it. I feel it.
But now it's like I don't want to say nostalgia because like nostalgia feels like saying the word nostalgia kind of feels like acid coming down your throat. But
yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
But
it does. I mean,
it's just it's a fond memory.
Like we were talking about with the 3-song EP, is like there's certain feelings, and I feel like that's the feeling of nostalgia. Like certain songs like transport me back to being 16.
Tell us about your Subway order from when you were 9.
Did Kale tell you? Was this Kale? Did Kale tell you this?
A good journalist never reports their sources.
Kale.
It's a vulnerable moment for you, I know.
Mind you, I haven't been to Subway in like 11 years or so.
So this was the last thing you ordered from Subway?
No, but like I ordered this frequently. I don't remember a lot of it. I just remember that it was like teriyaki chicken, cheese, ketchup, pickles.
It was cheese, teriyaki chicken, pickles, ketchup, and barbecue sauce on flatbread.
Oh, that's basically what I thought it was. Like, I would still eat that, honestly.
Oh, okay.
I would still eat that. It's just like, as a grown woman, I'm not gonna go up to Subway and be like,
look them dead in the eye and say, "Can I get teriyaki chicken?" And
hi, yeah, can I have the teriyaki chicken with pickles, ketchup, and cheese on flatbread and barbecue sauce? Like, in my right mind, I'm not gonna go up to Subway workers, a grown woman, and say that. Like,
gotcha.
You know, just to before we get into a little bit of that, though, I wanted to ask probably a basic bitch question, but at this point, and I'm sure it changes sometimes, but like favorite Pokemon at the moment, preferred Pokemon that you're really into.
I mean, like, okay, I like Ampharos. I feel like I might have said that like on one of my streams before, but I don't know. It like I have so many favorites. Like I got like Piplup on the back of my phone case right now. Like,
okay,
but
yeah, I come back to that one. It was like Anthony Fantano was like saying your old name wrong. Like,
that's so fucking funny. I actually just met him.
Really?
I met him in September at the Terminal 5 show.
He was hip on you. Like,
he was
early.
like he's like. I know he didn't really like senses. I honestly expected him to like give me a lower score, to be honest. So I was like, you know what, a 6 is fine. But like,
that's passing.
Yeah, it's a D.
At least you didn't get a not good.
Ooh, that would be funny though.
Yeah. Do you think?
I like every time I put something out, I kind of just expect critics to hate it, and like, or like I expect like, I don't check those music rating. Like I don't check AOTY or Rate Your Music, but like, or when I was putting out music like prior to probably like JRJRJR was probably the first time I put something out and I was like, I don't care what anybody thinks. You know, because like even when like with like those 4 songs I put out last year, I was like, I hope people like it. I hope people don't think I'm like stupid or bad or like blah blah blah. But like this time I was kind of just like, fuck it. I know people are gonna like it. You know, like
Yeah.
You know what? Me too.
You block yourself?
If I could, I would. Because it's really funny when I see it with other people. You know, like, whenever I get mad, I just block Gracie Abrams. No. If I was Gracie Abrams, I would black out my Instagram and I would change my display name to most hated, black heart, skull, chain, wilted rose. I feel like it's kind of self-explanatory, but...
Explain it.
I mean, it's rage bait, but it says gullible on the ceiling.
Do you agree?
No.
Do you like Netspend and Ken Carson?
Of course I do. Do you?
Yes. Do you have any favorite songs?
By Ken or by Net?
Both.
Ken, I like New, Ghoul, and Kryptonite. And then Net, I like Tyler and Bird Box.
What are your thoughts on Quideka?
He's cool.
Baby, I need my own space. If you're horny, baby, then put it on. I'm tryna be in a French kiss like a lace.
To that point, over the past few months, I've heard you describe everything from Ryan Beatty to Millie Bobby Brown as like census coded. But I realized I've never.
Can you refresh my memory for a
So
second?
you just referred to Ryan Beatty when like he was doing the rollout for his album and like, you know, he was wearing that like tank top against the blue sky and everything. You're like, oh, he's census coded. And then I honestly don't remember what you said about Millie Bobby Brown. I just wrote it down in my notes.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Yes, Millie Bobby Brown is so census coded.
This is me today. I figured I would just let y'all know.
Oh, that's a recent screenshot because my profile picture.
Why no more aura?
This isn't an act. You saw what happened when I stepped in the room? And the lights went out?
No more.
No more. This is true. A wise scholar once said, 1,000 people scream my fucking name. It don't mean shit if I don't hear you say it.
Who are you talking to?
Special people.
What is your message for those special people?
Hi.
As influential as he is, like, because I remember he like, whenever he like talks about me, like my streams go up for a little bit and I'm like, thank you, Anthony.
Yeah.
But like,
Going back to our child analogy, which one's census?
Census, that's like the moody teenage daughter. I feel like, or she's like the college age daughter that's like moody, and she like hates her mom.
Right, but she's probably gonna maybe come back around.
Yeah, like she'll
in the
grow
40s.
up.
Yeah,
she'll grow up and she'll be very like chill. She'll grow up to be the chill aunt. I feel like.
that's that. I feel like the same loop with music is similar to Pokemon. I feel like after you drop this stuff, people are gonna be like, I miss Census Jane. I miss it so much.
That seems to not be the case.
Yeah, no, maybe not this
No, yeah,
time. I
everybody-
was trying to give you some hope. I was like,
No, like I was reading comments, like I know I shouldn't, but I was, and everybody's like, oh my god, I'm so happy that they stopped doing this boring ass shoegaze. I was like, damn, okay.
Yo. No, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't jacking it either, but I fuck with you though. You know what I'm saying? But this new shit is gas. The new shit is gas.
Poorly with like this, and this. So I'm wondering, like, how do you draw that line between like criticisms to sort of internalize and learn from, and criticisms to just sort of disregard?
It goes all the way back to like grade school when they teach you that like an opinion has adjectives in it. You know. On the other hand, it's like I think the people who are like writing for publications, like they're there for a reason. You know, like it's not like anyone is qualified to do that. Like I feel like you have to be like really skilled at what you do to write for those publications. So it's like they know their shit.
Come fuck with my TikTok video. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. What the hell? Sure.
I mean, like, I've kind of like let fans like draw the conclusions, like, because I honestly, it's not that I don't care, but it's kind of just I genuinely didn't think that far. Like, I think people, I saw one comment that was like Frailty, Census, and Revenge are like a trilogy in the sense where it's like Frailty is like outside the house, and then Census is like the house is dilapidated, and then Revenge is like inside the house. It's like, girl, I'm not inside the house, but I like the thinking, but I like the, like, I will say, like, my fans have like vivid imaginations of their own, so I'm like, you know, I like how creative you guys are. I don't really care, but
so we're not doing any kind of like house concepts here is what you're saying.
No, not really. It's just vibes.
It's just vibes.
It's just vibes. Like,
I like her. Sometimes I feel like my life is pretty similar to iCarly. I was in Seattle, and I was thinking, as a child, you're led to believe that Seattle is home of iCarly and Space Needle Building, but it's actually home of canceled SoundCloud rapper.
Jane, what do you hope happens after you die?
Ooh. Do you know like I forgot what it was called. It was like quantum universe theory, blah blah, infinite. I don't know. Where it's like you have probably already died like 1,000 times, but you're just like in the universe that you don't.
Oh.
You know? So what if you just like live forever type shit? You know?
That's kind of crazy.
I would fuck with that.
Let's find out.
Oh shit.
Does this make me a bad influence?
Does it?
Do you smoke?
Yes.
What kind do you smoke?
7 stars. What do you smoke?
Oh, you trying to be different?
No.
I smoke Newports.
I like Newports.
Like I only post to friends only.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like TikTok, I used to be on TikTok I used to post on TikTok all the time. Because there are like compilations of me when I was like 17 and all my little.
Now
TikToks.
you used to be funny. You had a little comedian arc. I remember.
But like now I just post on friends only, and I'm like, wait, my video got 7 likes on friends only. I'm famous.
Nah, when the private account runs up, that's when you know you have like 3 likes, 4 likes. Like, oh,
when you get 5 likes on a private tweet, that's like, oh, this would have been a banger if you posted it on me.
Yeah.
Unmusic, out now, via Dead Air. Stream that shit. This shit is Revenge Seekers, like if it was made by Cardi. It's so fucking peak. Here's the thing. My fans are kind of like opium fans if they didn't listen to black people.
I like Tumblr just because like nobody really talks about music like that on Tumblr. You're not going to see 2 high schoolers arguing about like who's peak and who's mid.
Yeah.
You know, like you're not going to see that on Tumblr. I follow like 2 blogs. It's like Pokemon Cards Hourly.
Of course.
And there's this one where it's like Pokemon wearing sports paraphernalia.
Oh, so they're both Pokemon related. Okay.
Yeah, I usually just use Tumblr for Pokemon, and then like I think I followed the K-pop tag on Tumblr too.
I know how the game goes. Because I have to play it with humans.
What is the best Orange album here?
Stevie Wonder.
Would like go over to our friend's house after school and then be like, guys, we gotta watch the new dance ball.
No, season 3. Nah, I'm telling you, Jane. Look, so it was all girls the whole time, and then their rival studio, they brought in these boys, and they fucked the game up. Like,
damn,
they started losing because it's like, what the hell are boys doing dancing? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, and this one kid.
What the hell are boys doing dancing?
Right.
You know that, do you know like Woe Vicky's Twitter?
Oh yeah, I love it. I love this
And
new
it's like-
religious arc she's on.
And it's like, there's that one tweet that's like, any man doing TikTok dances, moving your hips is gay.
Who's your favorite social media presence? I'm not gonna lie, Azalea Banks.
I feel, yeah, Azalea Banks is
I bet
funny,
she's
but I
pretty
feel like
good.
she's like,
Now lately she's been fried.
I picture when I make this music. Even with like the cover art, I was kind of just like, yeah, there needs to be like me and a sword and fire in some capacity. And then like my friend Brendan, who did like all the photography for the album, he was like, say less. So it was like kind of a collaborative effort.
What, you know, were there any close calls or anything with the proximity to the flames and just the process of getting the flames going and posing with the sword or anything, or you know, getting it going?
Oh yeah, no, I burnt my hair to a crisp, low key. It's good now because like my hair is like that was like what 3 months ago I shot the album cover, so it was like it's okay now. But
okay, so yeah, you're totally back on your usual shit hair wise then.
Yeah.
Whenever I want.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Explain to me what you drew.
I drew SpongeBob giving the middle finger because I thought it would be funny. I drew a pink guitar because I have a pink bass. I drew a pineapple because I saw the orange marker. I saw orange, yellow, and green, and I was like, those are pineapple colors. And then I drew myself because I draw myself a lot.
Scrapped iCarly episode titled I Earthquake gets leaked to the public, in which the Bushwell Plaza collapses due to a magnitude 8.9 earthquake that hits the PNW.
What the fuck?
That's wonderful. Nice. Do the next one.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 4, 4, 5, 3, 5, 7, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 5, 3.
Wow.
Let's get this party started.
Wow.
You know, everyone who's like the goat says that Jane's the goat. So what could that mean? You know, it can only really mean one thing.
That's
And
awesome.
That means stream census designated.
Hey.
And the album to come.
Hey.
And Frailty, because that's an amazing album too.
Let's go.
Oh.
That is so nice.
Rock.